So it's day one officially for Truckfest Peterborough this year. It's going to be the last one. Had a busy day yesterday. We did a lot of filming for media, so we did stuff for ITV and BBC. And also I've done some stuff on the radio as well yesterday. So yesterday was a very busy day. Today is going to be a busy day. So we got one show in the afternoon and one show early evening. And then the fireworks spectacular afterwards. And it's going to be a busy weekend. And also I've got to get up really early on Monday because I'm actually doing a live link in the BBC Breakfast, National Breakfast show. But yeah, Swamp Thing is all up on its big wheels. We've got the shop up, ready to serve people. I'm really looking forward to this day here at Truckfest.
Checking the trucks in front of the telehandler, so to the left and the right truck. You should come down when the engine's running.
day, so we've just done the first show and we've had a problem with the monster truck. The monster truck's got really hot. The earth for the water pump come loose, so the water pump wasn't running, so the monster truck has overheated a little bit. We're hoping it's safe, so we're changing the oil on it. It started to lose a little bit of oil pressure because the oil was getting so hot it was getting thin, so we're doing an oil change on it now, fix the water pump, and then we've got to retop everything up back up with water, and then fingers crossed we haven't done any damage to it.
Well, we've done it again, another steering ram. I think I'm going to buy some different ones. I've had enough of these ones now.
Okay, so it's day 2 here at Truckfest Peterborough. Truck is all ready. So after that water pump failure yesterday, the truck seems to be all right. The oil pressure is back. The engine's running cool again. Yeah, that was a bit worrying after having that really expensive engine rebuild for suddenly the engine to overheat. I was a tad nervous, but it all seems good. Got loads and loads of people coming in for this Sunday show here at Truckfest Peterborough, and it's going to be a good one. The sun's out. What more could you ask for? So let's see what else is happening here at Truckfest. Alright,
I'd shut you down. I know you're off the floor, but I can't have you running like that. Yeah, just go and get a Jubilee clip. Yep. No, a fresh one. No, just go and get a spanner. Yep. Tighten it up.
it is not good news. We've done the cylinder heads, I think, on it, so we thought we got away with that overheating problem with it the other day, and now it's just blowing water out of every hose on the truck. As soon as you get on the throttle with it, it just gets so much pressure in there, it's blowing the water out. It blew the hose off in the first part of the show when we was doing the parade. We quickly got it back together, put the hose back on, put the water back in it, and it blew it off again after the jumps. Really disappointed. I really wanted to do a good show for the last Truck Fest here at Peterborough, but we're going to pack it down tonight, get it home, and then we're going to take it apart and see what damage we've got inside the engine. It's only done one other show, this engine on it, and it's just one of those things when the water pump didn't stop working, it just got too hot for it. So let's get it broke down and put away and then see what damage we got. Okay, so we're back from Truck Fest. I've already been out washing the tyres. It's really early, so what we're doing, we're getting the monster truck ready to come out the trailer. Now, because we know we have a problem with the engine, I normally just bump it over on the start motor to make sure it's not hydraulic. So this time we're putting the breaker bar in the top of the supercharger and then put that all the way around there. It's quite hard to do this with one hand. So we put that in there and then we pull on this, and this is actually turning the engine over. And the reason we're doing this is because we know we've got a problem with the water system, and we don't want to make sure that we've got water in a cylinder, because you can't compress water, and that will actually hydraulic the motor and bend the con rods and damage loads of parts inside the engine. So we check it by pulling this over to make sure the engine will turn over freely and there's no water or fuel. Normally when you're on the monster truck, you just bump it on the start motor, bump it on the start motor, bump it on the start motor, and you're just using that speed. And if it's suddenly just like hear it lock up, then you know you got a problem. But we know we've got a problem, so that's why I'm using the breaker bar. Swamp Thing is back in the workshop. It's all clean. The reason why we clean it now is because when you're starting to take the engine apart, you don't want any dirt fall into it. It's common sense, really. But yeah, so you're gonna have to come back to the next video to find out what we find when we start doing the checks on this, to find out what's gone wrong with the engine. But thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribing, just do it, it's free, and click the notifications to find out when the next video is coming. Wasn't the way I wanted to finish Truck Fest, but we're gonna come back bigger and stronger. Bye-bye.
Suck me in smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what